What is a good age for someone to get their first credit card? And what conversation should parents have with children regarding responsible credit use? Ms. Hinton, I'll start with you.
Well, I guess depending on the child's maturity level, I definitely think they need to be over 18. That's my personal opinion, but each parent should talk to their children and discuss the responsibility of using a credit card. As Tina had mentioned earlier, she said, you know, if you use a credit card or if you spend money, know that you're going to have to repay that money at some point. So keep that in mind. You can max out your credit card, but you'll need to repay it. So I think as a family, you should talk with your children and discuss the responsibility of using credit and the expectation that you will have to repay that credit and the importance of a good credit history, that you'll need that when you're at the age of wanting to buy a home, make major purchases. That will help you in the long run if you have good credit. So if you've utilized the credit by making your monthly payments on time. So I think personally, you need to be over the age of 18. I think really you should have already graduated from college, so you're not tempted to use that credit card on things that are not a necessity.
And anything you'd like to add there, Ms. Morris Anderson? For that conversation about credit?
The conversation about credit, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, let's see, when might one of my children who are just entering their teens want to have a credit card? And I think I would tend to agree with Tammy. The child should at least have a job, so then that way they have a source of funds to pay the bills on their credit cards. But in the meantime, until a child gets the credit card, it's still important. What helps is if the child sees the adults in that child's life use that credit card properly or responsibly. So that helps. So if a child sees that their parent just runs the credit card up, and then tries to figure out how to pay it, then unfortunately that's the example that's going to stick with the child. But if the child sees the parent using the credit card responsibly and paying bills on time, then that is instilled with the child as well. So I'm thinking definitely late teens. So of course my children are watching and they're going to go, you said. But,